Hello to all you beautiful people out there, Regnilla over here bringing you another episode of Monster Hunter Freedom Unite. For today's episode, we are taking on a Plum Daimyo Ceanataur, a Gypsaros, and a Rathian. So this one is going to be both easy and hard at the same time. You know, it's Operation Tropical Storm, you know. So the hardest monster in this particular quest is arguably the Plum Daimyo Ceanataur. This guy sucks. And I know we've covered both him and his regular version before, but I can't stress how much crabs suck. You know, so and we've talked about this guy before, so there's really not much else to say about him other than the fact that he's a pain in the ass, and I just wish the entire species would just go away. You know, but after this guy, it's all downhill from here. So you really want to prepare for this particular monster, and the one thing that I did that is the exact opposite of preparing for this monster is when he inevitably KOs me for the first time, I don't have any means of maximizing my health. So you can see my health bar, it's already above the usual average when you start a quest without using the feline kitchen abilities. But with no max potions, I can't even get that high again. So that sucked, and I didn't realize it until after I was KO'd. So whenever you're doing a hunt, and especially if it's in like G rank, have like a checklist on hand somewhere. Just somewhere to keep track of the items that you might need. That way, if you're forgetting something, well, then it's your get out of fuck up free card, which unfortunately I don't have a checklist. So, you know, instead of just fucking up, I am the fuck up, and here's why. So right there's no way for me to really get out of that. So, you know, this guy just sucks. But instead of going over his Blade Master armor set today, I do have the Gunner armor set for all you gunners out there that are looking to get a fancy new armor set for the Plum Daimyo Ceanataur. And so actually I'm forgetting one thing, since I have I had the web page open on my laptop next to me, and it is far away just enough to where I need glasses, and I wasn't wearing my glasses. You know, I remember the alcohol before doing these recording sections, but I don't remember the glasses. I just, oh man, I'm all over the place. So since this is gunner armor, then we are looking at less defense, but your elemental skills are going to be through the roof. And so on this wiki page, the initial defense is listed as 200, but no max defense, which, you know, that sucks. Your fire resistance is going to be 5, your water resistance is going to be a hefty 30, your thunder resistance is going to be -5, your ice resistance is going to be -10, and your dragon resistance is going to be 10. Your skills include recoil reduction +1, guts, and reloading speed -1. And best skill out of that, I would argue, is guts, since it's kind of like your get out of fuck up free card. It lets you survive a hit if you have more than 60 to 70% of your maximum health still available. So that's pretty cool. And your reloading speed -1 negative skill can be gemmed out with the 12 armor slots that are available. And so now we have the Gypsaros, and we haven't really seen this guy all that much. He's kind of like the Blaganga in that sense, but he's not all that difficult. In fact, he's very likely the easiest monster here. Like, you know, you could just go nuts on him and not really have too many consequences. But the primary place where you want to aim is his tail. That is his weak point. Aim for the tail, and you could do quite a bit of damage. His wings are another area where you can aim for, but it's that tail, that juicy, sweet, phallic-looking tail. Oh wait, what? Okay, so yeah, that's where you want to be aiming for. The other thing to keep in mind with the Gypsaros is that since this is G rank, his poison is a lot worse. So one of the things I brought as another means of survival is herbal medicines. They are great. They are super nice, And they not only get rid of poison, but they give you a little bit of extra health too. So that's nice. As for the G rank for the Gypsyros armor set, we're going to be going back to Blade Master for this. So your initial defense starts at 400, your max defense at 550, your fire resistance -20, your water resistance 5, your ice resistance 5, your thunder resistance 20, and your dragon resistance is 0. Your skills include poison duration halved, carving celebrity, and health recovery items weakened. That's pretty self-explanatory for the negative skill, and you could get rid of that with one of the 9 item slots. And you know, I'm beginning to think that the title of easiest monster, it has to go in between the Gypsyros and the Rathian, because not only is the Rathian the most telegraphed of the monsters, in fact, I won't want to say in the entire series. She's so easy to read, especially in the earlier generations of Monster Hunter. So basically, my strategy is flash bomb, hit the face, rinse, repeat. It's pretty simple. And there are times when the flash bomb just doesn't work, and that's all about timing. So sometimes a monster is in the middle of an animation or something like that, where the Rathian is flying back, or in the middle of a bite, and I think that might be a earlier generation problem. I think that's fixed in later generations. I haven't gone and checked because I haven't played the later generations in a while. I've just been playing this. But we've talked about Rathian ad nauseum as well, so yeah, just focus on the head and you'll be fine. Stun her, get her into a trap, and then you're good. Armor-wise, though, this is where things get interesting. The Rathian does not have a web page for her armor set. Instead, I have the preview, and I can just read off of that. So I don't have any defenses to speak of. But according to this, the fire resistance is going to be 10. Your water resistance is going to be 0. -10 for thunder resistance, 0 for ice resistance, and -20 for dragon resistance. And your skills include health plus 50, health recovery, items improved, and sharpening skill halved, which you can get rid of with one of the 10 item slots. But yeah, this is aside from that Plum Daimyo Hermitar, this is a fairly easy quest. It's really not going to be that difficult, so long as you have materials to kind of help you along. If you lack any poison recovery items or flash bombs, then you're going to have an issue. And just as a reminder, flash bombs will not work on the Plum Daimyo Hermitar, or especially the Gypsyros, because the Gypsyros instead can do that to you. So that little crest thing on its head is he clicks out a few times and then everything gets lit up like a light show. But the Rathian, on the other hand, Rathian is just down. Okay. Yeah, so once again, pretty easy, except for the Plum Daimyo Hermitar. That guy might give you some grief. But, I have faith in you as a hunter at this point. You should kind of know what you're doing, kind of maybe. But that's going to do it for me in this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're interested in any of my other content, be sure to hit on one of those annotations. They'll be featured at the end of this video. And I will see you all again next time. Take care, people.